The Explorer's Guide to Journaling Methods by Pages of Possibilities. Have you ever bought a beautiful new journal, opened it to that first crisp, clean page, and then just stared at it? If you've ever felt that pressure, that fear of the blank page, I want you to know you are so far from alone. But what if I told you the problem isn't you, it's the idea that there's only one right way to journal? Today, we're going to tear up that rulebook. We're embarking on a journey to find the perfect journaling path that actually fits you in your life. Welcome to the Explorer's Guide to Journaling. Think of this as your personal map to discovering the truly transformative power of putting pen to paper in a way that feels natural, effective, and uniquely yours. So let's talk about that challenge, the blank page. It can be so intimidating, can't it? The biggest misconception out there is that there's some secret, perfect way to keep a journal. But the truth is so much more liberating. This guide is your map to a diverse landscape of methods. There isn't a single right path. There's only the one you choose to explore. I want you to start thinking of your journal as a tool. A hammer works beautifully for nails, but is terrible for screws. The exact same idea applies here. The style you choose directly affects everything. It shapes your consistency because a style that feels natural is one you'll actually stick with. It determines your effectiveness since different methods are built for different goals, like boosting creativity versus getting organized. It enhances your enjoyment, turning this practice from a chore into something you genuinely look forward to. And ultimately, that's what drives your results, because matching your method to your goal is the fastest way to see real progress. Let's start exploring our first path. This is gratitude journaling. It's a beautifully simple practice focused on recording what you appreciate to cultivate contentment. Each day, you just write down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for. The key is specificity. Instead of just my family, you might write, the way my partner made me coffee this morning. This method is perfect for building optimism and, on a more scientific level, for actively reducing our brain's natural negativity bias. It's a powerful and gentle entry point into the world of journaling. Now, if you're someone who craves order from chaos, let's look at bullet journaling, or BuJo. This is a completely customizable system for planning, tracking, and reflection all in one notebook. It works using a clever system of symbols and short notes for your logs and lists. The core of it is an index, a future log for big picture plans, and then your monthly and daily logs. This is an absolute game changer for organization, productivity, and especially for habit tracking. It's ideal for visual thinkers who love a blend of structure and creativity. Maybe structure isn't your thing. If you feel overwhelmed by a racing mind, then stream of consciousness journaling might be the release you're looking for. The method is pure freedom. You just set a timer for 10 or 20 minutes and write continuously without stopping to edit, judge, or even think too hard. The only rule is to keep your hand moving. Don't worry about grammar or coherence. This is fantastic for achieving mental clarity, sparking creative breakthroughs, and even accessing subconscious thoughts you didn't know were there. Next, for those of us on a journey of personal development, there's reflective journaling. This is where you thoughtfully examine your experiences to understand yourself better. After an event, you write about what happened, analyze your reactions, and try to identify patterns by asking guiding questions like, why did I respond that way? This style is an incredible tool for developing self-awareness, improving your decision-making, and is perfect for introspective personalities who really want to learn and grow from their life. Let's switch gears to something more visual with art journaling. This method combines drawing, painting, collage, and mixed media right alongside your written words. Your journal becomes a creative playground. You can fill it with sketches, watercolors, magazine cutouts, or even ticket stubs from a favorite concert. This is an amazing outlet for creative expression, for processing emotions non-verbally, and honestly, it's just a great way to make journaling feel more playful and way less intimidating. Are you fascinated by your inner world? Then you might love dream journaling. This is all about capturing your dreams immediately upon waking to improve recall and identify recurring themes. The trick is to keep your journal and a pen right by your bed. The moment you wake, you write down everything you can remember. Images, feelings, people, even tiny fragments. This is a fascinating tool for understanding subconscious patterns, finding creative inspiration, and is especially perfect for people interested in psychology and self-understanding. Now for a very specific and powerful practice, morning pages. This involves writing 3 full pages of longhand stream of consciousness writing first thing in the morning, ideally before you even check your phone. There is no wrong way to do it. You can write about your anxieties, complaints, or just random thoughts. The goal is simply to clear out all the mental clutter before your day begins. It's like taking out the trash for your brain, and it's incredible for creative unblocking and reducing anxiety. If you're driven by achievement, let's talk about goal journaling. This is a structured approach that turns your journal into a roadmap for your objectives. You start by defining specific goals, breaking them down into actionable steps with deadlines, and then you regularly track your progress, obstacles, and the lessons you've learned along the way. This method is built for accountability and motivation and is perfect for goal-oriented people who are pursuing major life changes and want to turn their dreams into reality. Feeling stuck with what to write? That's where prompt-based journaling comes in. This method uses questions or statements to spark reflection and guide your writing. You simply find a prompt that resonates with you, something like, "What fear is holding me back right now?" And you respond to it. This is a fantastic way to overcome writer's block and maintain consistency, making it especially helpful for beginners who want a little bit of structure to get started. For what might be the most manageable method of all, one-line-a-day journaling. It's exactly what it sounds like. You condense your entire day into a single, memorable sentence. This is the ultimate method for building a consistent habit with a minimal time commitment. Honestly, this is the one I recommend to all my friends who swear they don't have time to journal. And the coolest part, some of these journals are designed to show you your entry for the same date in previous years, creating this simple, fascinating record of your life over time. Let's move to a more focused and profound practice, therapeutic journaling. This is about deliberately processing difficult emotions, trauma, or psychological challenges through expressive writing. It often involves writing about an emotionally charged experience for 15 to 20 minutes over several consecutive days. The goal isn't to ruminate, but to explore different angles and process the feelings. This is a powerful tool for emotional healing, reducing anxiety and depression, and for working through loss, stress, or other difficult life changes. It's often used to complement therapy. And finally, for the adventurers out there, we have travel journaling. This is all about documenting your journeys to capture experiences, sensory details, and personal insights. You can record conversations, feelings, and reflections, and even incorporate practical details like places you ate or sketches of a view. It's a beautiful way to preserve your memories vividly and create a meaningful personal souvenir that deepens the entire travel experience. Okay, that was a lot of options. So how in the world do you choose where to begin? That's where your compass comes in. Let's ask 4 simple questions to find your direction. First, pointing north, is your need. What do you want from this practice? If your answer is organization, your compass is pointing directly at methods like bullet journaling or goal journaling. If you said creativity, it might be pointing you toward art journaling or morning pages. Now, west is your block. What has stopped you before? If it's a lack of time, your compass points to one-line-a-day journaling. If you feel like you have nothing to write, it's pointing straight at prompt-based journaling. Pointing east is your personality. What's your natural style? If you're structured and analytical, you might thrive with reflective journaling. If you're more free-flowing and visual, art journaling is calling your name. And finally, south is your time. How much time can you realistically commit? 5 minutes? 15 minutes? Be honest. Answering this helps you choose between a quick practice like gratitude journaling and a more involved one like morning pages. These answers will point you toward the path that's right for you right now. Once you have an idea of which path to try, getting started is simple. Here's your first steps. 1. Choose one path. Don't try to do everything at once. Just pick one style and commit to trying it for at least 2 weeks before you decide if it's a good fit. 2. Start small. Seriously, aim for one grateful thought instead of 5, or 5 minutes of writing instead of 20. Building the habit is so much more important than perfection. 3. Prepare your space. Make it easy on yourself. Keep your journal and a pen somewhere you'll see them every single day, like your nightstand or your desk. And 4. Trust your instincts. This world is rich with possibilities. The best type of journaling is and always will be the one you actually stick with.
So the blank page doesn't have to be a challenge. It's an invitation to explore, to discover, and to find a practice that truly serves you. Whether you need a tool for productivity, a space for creativity, or a path to healing, there is a journaling method waiting for you to find it. Which method resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. I would absolutely love to hear which path you're going to explore first. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you found this guide helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more content to help you build a more intentional life. Until next time, happy journaling.